fast cars are rad. And we test them all to find out how quick they are, short they stop, and how much grip they can pull on our skid pad. Now, we test around 300 cars a year, and we've been at it for decades. What puts up the best numbers? That's what we're here to find out.
Oh, dude, that thing's fast.
Now remember, these picks are solely based on hard data, not driving impressions.
So good.
So get ready, nerds. Let's dive in.
Goodbye, Mr. Challenger.
So before we go deep in the spreadsheets, we had to set some parameters. We're limiting things to unmodified new cars we tested at our current test track, so since 2017, and keeping the base price tag under 100 grand. Sadly, Rimac has it. How do you pronounce Rimac? I think it's Rimac. Dude, this says it's pronounced Remuts. Hold on a second. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
I got a quick question for you. It's very important.
What's up?
How the hell do you pronounce the car company Rimac?
Remuts.
There's a T? Sadly, Rimac, Remuts, hasn't lent us a $2 million, 2,000 horsepower Navara yet. So we don't have a car that'll hit 60 in 1.7 seconds. I'm sorry. Maybe one day. We started by looking at every car that can reach 60 miles an hour in 4 seconds or less. If you felt it, you know anything with a 0 to 60 time in the 2s or 3s feels real quick. While we're here, a quick note on our 0 to 60 testing. We don't subtract rollout like drag strips and some of our competitors. Ours are genuine, GPS verified, real world numbers, and 39 cars and SUVs made the cut. Next, we cut anything that couldn't run the quarter mile in less than 12 seconds. Quick is one thing, but if your performance dies off at the top end, you don't deserve a spot on the list of the best performing cars. Drag strip heroes are all well and good, but an exceptional performance car needs to stop and grip too. Now, once we got to braking, we decided the best performing vehicles needed to stop from 60 and 110 feet or less. Powerful but heavy stuff like the Rivian R1T or under brake stuff like the original Model 3 Performance were gone. And we were down to 11. And sure, stopping and going are all good, but they don't mean much around a track if you can't turn. Eliminating any vehicle that couldn't pull more than a G on our skid pad capped our list of the best performers at just 8 Kaz. Ioniq 5N, you were so close. With all the test results lined up, we scored each category. 8 points for best, 1 for worst, and we found ourselves a winner. Do you want to know what it is? Oh, bet you do. I personally adore the M2, and it's a beautifully, well-rounded, relatively affordable sports car. For under 70 grand, you get a small, rear-drive sport coupe that's properly fast and puts up strong numbers in every one of our tests. And guess what? You can even get one with a manual. As impressive as the M2's performance is, its results left it in last in acceleration and second to last in braking and skid pad grip. There are 7 vehicles that did better overall. Hey, I told you we'd bring the goods. The M2 was last. The Cadillac CT5V Blackwing is a very different kind of performance bargain. It's the vehicle on the list to deliver these kinds of numbers with a manual transmission. That's crazy impressive for acceleration stats. And the Caddy somehow puts down better braking and grip numbers than one of the most athletic BMWs of all time. Oh, and this 670 horsepower manual transmission world beater has a backseat comfortable enough to drive your Meemaw to dinner. Take that, Corvette. If you'd rather have your supercharged V8 in a pony car package, Chevy has you covered. With that much power and only the rear wheels to put it down, acceleration off the line isn't especially noteworthy in this group. But American cars tend to overperform when it comes to stopping and cornering. This pre-pandemic Chevy recorded the highest skid pad grip of any vehicle here and stopped from 60 in just 102 feet. Who said muscle cars can't handle? You knew it would show up here. We remember thinking it was nuts when Dodge started selling 700 horsepower Hellcats for a bit over 60 grand. But now you can get a 1,000 horsepower hyper sedan that'll do 60 in the low 2s for less than 100 grand. The Model S Plaid is otherworldly quick in a straight line. Nearly 2 seconds ahead of its nearest competitor here in the quarter mile. Tesla's old ludicrous moniker doesn't begin to cover it. But the Plaid's lackluster braking and skid pad results position it near the bottom of the pack. Unless you're pointed straight with your foot to the floor. The 20 grand track package would probably improve its standing, but then it wouldn't cost less than 100 grand, would it? But the Plaid can't hang with the BMW M4 Competition, baby! And BMW says this thing's 503 horsepower. Okay. False. How else could it be the second quickest car here? I know I'm supposed to be like everybody else and hate the beaver teeth on the M4 and the M3, but I actually love it, and I don't care. And I know that it has all-wheel drive, and that's sacrilegious. But guess what? This thing rips. It's also the top-ranked non-American made car on our list. Wunderbar. M4, I love ya. You didn't win. The C8 Corvette was touted as the performance bargain of the century when it debuted in 2020. When we got a chance to throw in our test gear and a driver into the deep bucket seats, the Stingray proved it. This Corvette was among the most well-rounded of the group, too, landing mid-pack on every test. Now, Chevy's decision to go mid-engine made for a better Corvette, no question. But to step up in this crowd, old school is almost better. Yeah, I said it. Given the limitations we set up front, a last-gen Corvette still ties its younger brother. But we know which one Dad's more proud of. We're talking the C7 Z06 with the same bananas V8 as the supercharged Camaro. It's a few clicks behind the C8's straight-line acceleration. Credit the new car's superior weight distribution and the dual-clutch automatics launch control. But the old Z06 put up the best braking numbers on our list and a seriously impressive skid pad performance. Now, myself and a lot of you are in love with the mid-engine layout of the new Corvette. But don't let anyone tell you the front-engine models couldn't tear up a track, because they can. And now, it's time to reveal our winner. The best performing car we've tested is the Shelby GT500. The Super Mustang isn't the best at anything, but its quarter-mile trap speed was second to only the 1,000 horsepower Plaid, was one of just 2 cars to stop from 60 in less than 100 feet, and delivered a skid pad performance that would nearly separate my cheeks from my skull. We had the absolute pleasure of living with one of these for nearly 30,000 miles.
Oh man, that never gets old.
We put it through countless races, links below. I mean, we have multiple Lego tributes throughout the office to it. The GT500, it's a monster, and we all miss it dearly.
Holy crap, that car's fast.
And that is it. Any surprises here? Upset your favorite car didn't make the list? What do you think would beat the GT500? Why don't you let us know down there? Do you hate this jacket? Let me know down there. Remember, the numbers don't lie. We're not trying to make you mad. We're gonna keep testing everything that comes our way, and who knows, maybe there'll be a new leader to wear a crown soon. Well, folks, thanks for watching. Quit staring in your rear view, and until next time, have a good one.